Hey guys, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn, and I am Ophira, and as always, hey, it's Minna. Hey, well, well, I got some bad news. I actually went through, the dungeon, Tutu Rock, and I completely, I forgot to, turn on the recording somewhere. Oops. But we're going to go ahead and go through the rest of the quest. I can't believe I did that. I feel like such an idiot. So let's go ahead and continue on with the quest. We did actually save the sylph later, our elder. And let's go ahead and see what Bascaroon has to say. Ah, you're back. Tell me the self elder as well. Oh, thank the gods for that. I didn't know rightly what. Thank the gods for that. I don't rightly know what made the rest of your tale. What to make of the rest of your tale. But I'm full glad Frixo didn't come to any harm. But there I go, tempting fate. Run over to Little Solace and secure us peace with the sylphs before naught else befalls us. Rest assured, I'll send word to our friends Sheridan and the Twin Adder both. You've done Gridania a great service this day, lass, and you earn yourself a place of honor at the Druthers. In doing so, be sure to come back by whenever you feel like it and dropping a drop of corn firewater. Woo! That was an interesting quest. Alright. Say, friend, there is something I'd like for you to deliver to the sylphs, Little Solace. It's an Asmea Rose Oil. It's a gift to celebrate the safe return of their tribal elder, and a token of Gridania's desire to unite. And the woods is not what it once was, but the calamity changed the elements, weakened them until their strength is returned. We must lend them ours to keep the woods safe. But ours alone will not be enough. We must have the strength of the sylphs as well. Only by working together and fighting together will we survive together. And only the 12 Woods is with us. The gift that I ask you to bear is a symbol of hope for both Gridania and Sylph alike. Will live to see the light beyond this darkness. Alright, so we're gonna what is that? Canolix? Oh, Nolexia. A gift from Walking One Bascaron. A gift from these ones? Well, you had it on the right one. Why'd you move it? Such a lovely scent. This one has never smelled anything like this before. Walking One Bascaron and Adventuring One are very kind. Know that this one is deeply grateful. Many walking ones are scary, many walking ones utter many lies, much deception. But this one is moved. Let all these ones be friends forever. And we come back to Como. This one has been expecting Walking One. This one fetches Elder One. This one is pleased to see Walking One again. Welcome to the home of these ones. Ida, Pablo. About damn time you showed up. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, hello there, Mana. We have just been hearing the tales of your deeds of daring duo well done. Ah, the walking ones who aided Noraxia. This one is grateful. A pleasure has always been of service. If you don't mind asking, how did your misadventure come about? This one does not mind. The misadventure was walking one Alzim of this one began when Imperial ones entered the woods. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch the Imperial ones closely. But this one watched too closely. The Imperial one noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled into Tuturak. With that, this one not in Tuturak, the sinister one robed in black tried to feed on this one and many legs one. So the sinister robed one in black tried to feed him to the end boss, huh? Okay. Sinister one robed in black. Why do I have a feeling that this should be more worried about that than I am? Yeah, might be a good idea. Elder Frixo, we come to you as emissaries of the nation of Grandania. This missive bears the words of the Elder Seed. This one sees. So walking ones of Grandania are fearful of Lord Hurumat. Plainly put, yes. Your people summoned the Lord of Levin but once, and yet that single occurrence, the occurring great alarm. But it's not as if the Gردanians dislike you or anything, actually, it's the opposite. They think of you as a friend, and they do not want anything to get in the way of that. And that's why Elisina wrote to you. This one knows and respects honored one, Elisina. Be assured, like walking ones of Gardania, this one has no desire for conflict. These ones are resorted to summoning Lord Ruhomat to protect the woods from Imperial ones, and this one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against this one's wishes, Lord Ruhomat was summoned, and all those ones who took part became touched ones. These ones wanted to desperately to turn touched ones back into normal ones, but did not know how, and still do not know. Touched ones meanwhile wanted to turn these ones into touched ones, and did not know how. So this one fled to Little Solace with all those ones who did not wish to be bound to Lord Rahmat. But walking ones of Grandania need not fear touch ones or Lord Hurumat. Unlike other primals ones, Lord Hurumat is not callous and cruel. So long as walking ones do not trespass on these ones' ancestral homeland, their touch ones reside. Walking ones will not suffer thunderous judgment. Wow. Okay. Cool. But this one has spoken enough of touch one. This one would speak instead of these ones. As this one said, these ones desire peace with walking ones of Gardania, and so these ones ask for a chance to set things right. By the way of the addendum, mortals who are tempered come to take on the qualities embodied by the primal in question. In case of the sylphs, Rahman's influence has made them ferociously protective of their homeland. That explains why the hostility towards trespassers, but what about the abductions? A fine question, Ada. The abductions are, I believe, an expression of the tempered sylph's desire for reconciliation, another quality trait associated with Rahman. In the cruelest manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold in a timely manner that challenges posed by each primal are unique. Elder Frixo, we do Elder Frixo, we do thank you for making your will known to us. The people of Gridania will rest easier in the knowledge that the sylphs are united in their desire for peace. Wishing to cooperate, this one has written down feelings of these ones. Please see that the feelings are conveyed to the horned one, An Isana. And with that, I do believe they laid the matter of Rahmat to rest. The Elder Sif is very responsible, I must say. You could learn a lot from him. Oh my god, Ida. Was that a jib? If so, I feel it's only fair to observe that one of us wouldn't recognize a reason if it punched her on the nose. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable. Anyway, we're going to head back to the Waking Sands and tell Menphelia all about it. Fear not, we will be sure to mention your instrumental part you played in all of this. And while we see to that, we should appreciate if you would deliver the Frixios message to the Adder's Nest. Elder Frixo, we humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honor. The honor is this one. Together, let walking ones of Gridania and these ones find way to live in peace. Woohoo! Please wait, Walking One mana. This one has yet to give Walking One a token of one's appreciation. When these ones summoned Lord Huramama, these ones were gifted with this crystal. This one would now bestow crystal upon Walking One as a symbol of one's trust. This one was not mistaken about Walking One. Walking One is destined to walk the fate of far crueler than the one can imagine. A bright light from within the Walking One elopes the crystal this one saw. Mark this well, that the crystal will one day be of use to Walking One. Walking One must keep crystal safe at all times. And before Walking One returns to Gridania, this one would ask Walking One to watch Touch Ones. So long as Touch Ones are not troubled, Touch Ones will not make trouble. If Walking One witnessed touched ones making no trouble. Mayhap walking one can testify to walking ones in Gordania that these ones mean no harm. These ones' homeland is fraught with danger. This one marks down safe places to look out for touched ones. Hey, so we get another emote message. I desperately don't like these either. Got everybody, look out, look out, look out. There are tempered sylphs in the distance, but you do not sense they pose danger if left alone. And yet, how do you know this? And why? No, I'm kidding. It's all a feeling, right? Alright. So, let's go deliver the message back at the Twin Atta. Alright, back in Radanya. Let's go deliver the message. And let's head on back to Waking Sands after that. I think we go back there. If it's isn't Mana, how went the meeting with the sylphs? A missive from Sylph Elder himself. May I? So the sylphs have no desire for conflict, nor do they intend to summon Ruhmont. So as long as we leave the Temper Ones be, we need not fear any aggression on their part. The Elder Seed will be overjoyed to hear this, that the sylphs have welcomed our overtures, and in the knowledge that they bear us no ill will, we may channel our resources towards tackling the more conspicuous threat of our own security. You have done this nation a great service, my friend. On behalf of all Gordanians, you have my thanks. I give you my thanks. Oh, man. Back from the woods. These Sylphic folk have all along been friends with Gardania. A mere thought of a war with them pained the Elder Seer to no end. But knowing your efforts, she will be able to rest easier. And being benevolent soul that she is, my lady will surely try to find a way to reverse the tempering process. Once again, I thank you. Had the Scions of Seventh Dawn not offered to mediate between our peoples, suspicious and doubt may have well led us into a needless conflict. Repass my regards on to Lady Minfilia. Speaking of devil. Hello, Mana. Can you hear me? It is I, Minfilia. Ida and Pablo had just returned some while ago, and they wasted no time in regaling me with the tale of your exploits. Thanks in large part to you, the name of the one primal may be struck from our list of enemies, and Gridania may return their attention to more pressing matters. Well done. Yet there's no end to. Yet the end of one tale is the start of another. Pray return to the Walking Sands at your earliest convenience. I would apprise you of what presents of the present situation in person. Oh. There I go again, reading too fast. I think I got ADD when it comes to reading because I try to read too fast. It's hard to believe this is only level 25. I mean, you still got to get to 50. And there'll be more and more levels, or more and more quests between the levels as we go. Oh, we got to speak to Tattooer? Well, if it isn't my favorite adventure, welcome back, Mana. Lady Menfilia waits for you in the solar. Please enter at your leisure. Well, I was. Gee. Am I given to understand that the matter of Rumam has finally been resolved? I fear the resolve speaks a permanence we cannot rightly claim, yet I am well satisfied that the Lord of Levin will not trouble us in the foreseeable future. Your satisfactory is a reassurance enough for me. How fares the investigation? Well enough. Thancred has spared no effort. They are many and one, just as you suspected. Their purpose, however, still eludes us. I see. I have been meaning to ask, but is it Azalea quite well? I fear if I have scarcely seen her in recent days. Oh, you haven't. And nor have I, alas. Azalea has chosen to walk her own path, a stubborn girl. But you may rest assured that our destination still remains the same. And on that note, I take my leave of you, and I trust that the Balsan report will serve you well. I take it we can proceed as discussed. And why do you ask? You scarcely need my permission to act. Good to see you again, Mana. I have been looking forward to congratulating you on your triumph in the 12 Woods. Owing to your efforts, conflict has been averted. Truly, you have done the Scions proud. And with that, we can strike Rahmat from the list. So who's next? The Sahagan and Leviathan? The Lord of War has not answered his summons call as of late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future. While the Sahagan remains aggressive as ever, they lack quantity of crystals required to call their god. As with the Sylph, we can leave them to their own devices for a time at least. Time for time. Bears repeating, and we ill afford to fall complacent. It is as Yustola says, unless we know the minds of the beast tribes, we cannot predict with any certainty what the next primal will be a plague on the land. This being the case, we must proceed as much as haste as prudently allows. Any word on Titan? The Maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constant observation. We shall hear from them ere long. You may depend upon it. Indeed, so then, if all known primals have been recent active times, we are left with Gridania. No, Gridania. Wait, I mean Garuda, who's the primal of the Ixal who lived near Gridania. Yes, that's what I meant. So many alms to cover. Would that we were more efficient way to conduct our surveys. Were he still with us, we should have not long have waited for a more practical solution. He's not wrong there. Where in the world are you, Chief? But one sure step at a time. Henceforth, the Order of the Twin Adder will handle all matters pertaining to the Sylphs and under the sage's guidance of the Sea Cedars. I bid you all enjoy a moment's respite. You have earned it. There is something, Mana. I'm sorry, is there something? I beg your pardon. A man named Lahabra, wearing a red mask and a robe black. Well preserved. Prior to the calamity, the Askelins took great plans into remaining hidden. Why would they choose to cast off their veil of secrecy now? Gods, this bodes ill. We must take advantage of the present lull in primal hostilities and investigating this La Habre. Learn all we can of him and his designs. I dread to think. That true? A sylph in Danalan? At long last, this one finds walking one mana. This one is most dependable of these ones. is sent by Elder One Frixo to help walking ones. This one is called Nexaurora. Noraxia. This one comes as a friend. Let these ones be friends. A pleasure to meet you, Noraxia. Looks like we got another cutscene, so I'm gonna leave it here, guys. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.